This fight takes place in the schoolgirl division at 105 pounds. The referee in charge of the action, Kyle Olson. Fighting once again out of the red corner, Alliance MMA's Hayden, the Fireball Segovia. Her opponent in the blue corner, fighting out of Tomacelli Academy and SoCal Boxing, Myra Ruiz. Referee in charge of the action, Kyle Olson.
Let's go, girls.
Ready. Corner's ready. Corner's ready. Fighter ready. Fighter ready.
Fighters touch gloves. Let's see how they approach this. These body strikes coming from Segovia. Heads up on her back. Nice front leg kick there from Myra. I'm sorry, from Kayleen. Ruiz now digging to the body and a nice low kick. Nice leg kicks being exchanged by both fighters and solid strikes to the body. And it looks like Kayleen is going to pull guard. Myra now posturing. Kayleen back to her feet. Nice technical stand up there.
A lot of energy in the cage right now. These girls are going at it.
Yeah, a lot of techniques being exchanged here. Hard to keep up with them. Strong strikes to the body. Nice body kick there from Kayleen.
Myra finishing well on that leg, showing some good pedigree on her kickboxing so far. And Kayleen, she's giving as good as she can get, standing right in front.
Fighters seem to be content on the feet. Haven't seen anyone really shoot for a takedown yet. We've seen some clinch work, but nice straight right.
Nice counter straight right. Yeah, it was beautiful. Touching the button on that leg with the leg kick. You can tell she's been to a kickboxing class or two.
Yeah, both fighters are very well-rounded so far.
All right, that's the end of the first round. You know, one of the things I love about seeing the youth is you really get a taste of the pedigree. You get a taste of their strengths, you get a taste of their weaknesses, where they want to be, where they don't want to be. And when you notice that, you get to witness the growth.
Yeah, I'd like to know how long these girls have been training. I mean, they seem pretty advanced for 13 years old. You saw nice combinations in there, finishing with leg kicks after strikes to the body, some nice clinch work, some nice work on the ground, too. It looked like Kayleen likes to play off her back, but Myra was doing a nice job of posturing and trying to get out of that closed guard.
You know, one of the things that I've noticed with the body strikes in Pankration rules, it's really, you know, head strikes are easy to sell a fake. You know, you can be a brawler and throw heavy bombs and look like you know what you're doing. But if you're throwing straight strikes to the body, you really have to use technique because you're opening yourself up to the takedown, to a lot of different techniques to counter against that. And these girls are doing really well, keeping their punches straight, keeping their elbows tight.
Yeah, neither fighter seems to have been hurt by the other yet. Both showing
Myra Ruiz with some punches and bunches there, going to the body heavy.
I think Myra Ruiz is really trying to impose her will on Kayleen. Kayleen, though, not backing down.
Her pace is definitely slowed slightly, though. Myra's pace is still exactly where it was when she started the fight, if not more active than she was in the first round. She might be picking up a little bit of confidence here.
I agree. Nice shot there, but a great sprawl by Kayleen and a snap down to the front headlock. Looking for that arm-in guillotine here, but she loses the position. You can see Myra stuck in the half guard of Kayleen here, trying to get her head out. Very nice job to recover close guard there by Kayleen, trying to break the posture now, Myra. She'll start maybe fishing for an arm lock. Myra wants to be careful not to lean over too far into that guard. You run the risk of being swept or exposing an arm for an arm bar.
Now this is where the lack of head strikes might come into play. When you're locked up in somebody's guard the way Ruiz is, it's really difficult to score anything from here.
Yeah, it's more or less about staying safe and getting out at that point. You know you're not going to do much damage to the body. Looking for a leg drag pass here is Myra.
Knee on belly.
Kayleen looked like she was maybe fishing for deep half guard now. And look for her to go under the left leg of Myra if she can.
Looks like she's locking down that half guard.
Myra doing a nice job of crawling into mount. Beautifully done here. Kayleen in big trouble. Luckily 10 seconds left in the round for her. She needs to stay safe here. Myra looks like she's maybe searching for an arm lock or some damage to the body.
Myra Ruiz doing some serious work in that second round.
Good job, girl.
Established strong position, maintained that position towards the end of the frame. Now, Kevin,
Kayleen looks very tired. She's resting her head on the cage.
What do you think they're saying to her in her corner? What does she have to do to come back and win this fight on the scorecard?
I think she needs to try to end up on top. I don't know what her wrestling looks like, but she's tried to play off her back now a couple times and hasn't had any success with either a sweep or a submission. And on the feet, Myra is the busier fighter. So I would expect Kayleen, if she's got the gas, to try to get this fight to the ground with her on top. But we'll see if that plays out.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Kayleen pull guard at this point. It's quite possible that she's down 2 rounds to none. And if that's the case, without the big knockout, there's really no way you can win.
Agree. She's off her back, it seems to me she's comfortable there, but Myra is very, very diligent and vigilant, rather, in not getting caught.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, third and final round in the curtain jerker today at the Youth Pankration event for Spar Star MMA. Myra Ruiz and Kayleen Segovia, the Fireball, doing some early work here at Spar Star.
The thing with these body shots is you can really just tee off because, I mean, nothing's stopping you from throwing 10 strikes in a row to the body.
Because you don't have to worry about the counter to the head.
Exactly. You're only going to get counter to the body. Very nice takedown there from Myra. Looks like Kayleen was kind of happy to concede the bottom here and pull close guard. She needs to sweep or submit here, and 2 minutes goes by very quickly.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I find lacking in this style of fighting is the kids don't get used to level changes as much as you would with head strikes. But, you know, again, safety at this age is the most important. And the fact that they're getting time in the cage is actually all they really need.
Yeah, competing in front of people under the lights, I mean, you don't know what it's like until you get in there and do it, and it takes a few times to get used to it. It's a great way for these kids to build experience and get ready for the next level.
And what a great opening fight. I mean, these two girls are showing a lot of skill in there. Myra Ruiz dominant in her top position, but, you know, the Fireball on bottom, she's looking for a sweep there. She might be going for something here.
Looking for the old school double ankle sweep, but her weight was too far forward. I think Myra's fishing for an Americana here, maybe on the near side.
Oh, she's got that double wrist lock.
Yeah, that's in pretty deep. A referee may actually just jump in and stop it. Myra's showing her flexibility here, trying to lock up the head of Kayleen, showing her flexibility.
Referee Kyle Olson getting in there real tight to
See
make
how Myra's
sure no
fishing for
fighters
that.
are in danger.
Myra's actually looking for that near side armbar too, showing her versatility on the ground. She might fall back for the arm lock at the buzzer here. No.
Great job by Myra Ruiz and Kayleen Segovia. These two young